The Vampire Diaries is back. This time I'm on Thika Super Highway. This is Thika Super Highway. And I want to tell you about that thing you see right there. Naona hiyo kitu yenye mnaona pale? That was supposed to be a BRT station. BRT stands for Bus Rapid Transit. So this is the story. This is a story of how Kenyans have lost 3 billion Kenya shillings. Around 6th of July 2020, the Ministry of Transport allocated money amounting to 5.5 billion shillings to a company called Stekol Corporation. And they were supposed to build what we call a rapid bus transport. Naona sasa kama zile nchi za ngambo, kuna kuanga na mabasi zenye zinapita direct, zenye hazisimami kwa jam. So what they were supposed to do ni walikuwa nafaa create a lane which is dedicated for buses, and that lane was supposed to run from Ruiru all the way to Kenyatta National Hospital. 27 kilometers, 5.5 billion. Now the contractor has already been certified to be paid 2.9 billion, which is about 3 billion. But as you can see, ilistall kitambo na pesa ya wananchi imeenda. No, certified to be paid 3 billion. Hiyo ni station ilikuwa inafaa kuwa. There are 10 footbridges on this road. Kama hii moja, I'm at Kenyatta University. So hii footbridge, it was supposed to be modified. Naona hiyo modification imewekwa hiyo chuma. Na hiyo chuma imewekwa pande ile ingine. That's another BRT station on that side. So there's a BRT station on that side, there's a BRT station on this side. Hiyo modification yenye imewekwa ilikuwa ya wananchi kuteremka. So you go through the footbridge, you go down the stairs, then you get into the BRT station. But this work was only started on 5 footbridges. 5 other footbridges were not done. So hii ni 3 billion pesa ya Wakenya ile wanasumbuka kila siku, watu wanang'ang'ana kulipa taxes. Wengine, unajua Wakenya ile kitu wamkumbuki. Even if you don't pay taxes direct to the government, when you buy a kilo of sugar, you pay tax. Ukinunua token ya KPLC 50 bob, 20 bob ni tax. Anything you spend money on in Kenya, you've paid taxes. So hii ni pesa yenu inaharibika hivi. Hii pesa yenu imeibwa. Sasa mnaona imekwama. The buses are nowhere, the footbridges are nowhere, and nothing is happening. Kazi mbaya. The Vampire Diaries is back. This time I am at Naibor. And I'm here to see the Naibor Ilpolei Road. This is Laikipia County, Laikipia North constituency. And this contract was given to a contractor called Shibili Enterprises. Alipewa hii contract ya kujenga hii barabara ya Naibor to Ilpolei at a cost of 596 million. That's about 600 million. And he was supposed to complete it after 2 years. So ilikuwa inafaa iishe by 2023 last year. It is 1 year down the line, and we just want to come and see whether the road was actually done. The owners wa hiyo kampuni ambayo inaitwa Shibili Enterprises is the Guleid brothers. The Guleid brothers, mmoja anaitwa Hussein Guleid Abdile, mwingine anaitwa Abdullahi Hassan Guleid. 600 million, Naibor Ilpolei Road. Let's go and see it. This is a signpost going to Doldol. I'm at the Naibor Ilpolei Road. This is 600 million. Let's see the condition of the road, whether it was done or it was never done. Laikipia County. Kuja tuone barabara. So the road is here. Barabara ndio hii. Si mambo ya kuongea sana, ni mambo ya kujionea. But of course, before we go to the road, let me show you this. It was being done by Kera, so there is already some money for routine maintenance. Previously, it is being funded by the Fuel Levy Fund. Wakati unanunua mafuta wewe kama Mkenya, anytime you go to the petrol station, ukilipa mafuta, inaenda kwa Fuel Levy Fund. It was being done by the Ministry of Transport and Infrastructure, where Davis Chirchir is now the Cabinet Secretary. Before him, it was Kipchumba Murkomen. This is the Naibor Ilpolei Road. The contract number is Kera/08/39/58/2020-2021. So you can see this is 2024. And you can see ile ni ya financial year 2020-2021. And here is the road. It was never done completely. Hii barabara hata wananchi walifanya maandamano. But as you know, the government inadharau sana maandamano na wananchi. Bas, Naibor Ilpolei Road. Contract sum 600 million. Vampire Diaries is back like it never left.
The long-awaited construction of Nanyuki Doldol Road has commenced after the government committed 600 million shillings for the first phase of the road. The tarmacking to bitumen standard will be done from Naibor to Ilpolei, a distance of 15 kilometers, and will take 24 months to complete.
The construction of the Nanyuki Doldol Road to bitumen standards has commenced following the allocation of 600 million shillings for the first phase of Naibor to Ilpolei. The 15-kilometer road is part of a promise made by President Uhuru Kenyatta during his tour of the area during his campaign, and is said to be completed in 2 years.
We will spot improve and routinely improve so that you can have a all-weather road all the way to Doldol and beyond. Even some of the networks within this region, which are important links, they are going to be done under that spot improvement so that we can have a all-weather road so that you can access anywhere, even if it is raining.
The road is key as it is said to open the region to other areas and improving trade.
For the longest time I can remember, this road has been a nightmare. In 2015, an ambulance was swept off by floods carrying a nurse, a driver, and a woman who was delivering. And to date, we've not even ever recovered their bodies. So to me, this road means everything.
After completion, the contractor will have to maintain it for 7 years to make sure that it is up to standard. Nancy Okware, Lunchtime News.
What can we do, Morara? What can we do to support the movement? How can we become more active and proactive? I have an answer for you. You need to do the little that you can with the little that you have. If you are an engineer, a civil engineer, you need to come together as a group of engineers, wenye mlisoma pamoja or working together, and say that you as civil engineers, you're going to audit the infrastructural projects that are being done by the government and tell Kenyans whether they got value for money. Because sometimes you find a project costing 3 billion, yet it should actually cost 200 or 300 million. Once you've done this analysis, communicate this information to Kenyans. Some of us will pick it and will amplify it. Now, if you're a lawyer, this is the time for you to join us so that we build a team of lawyers working for free. Whenever the government wants to pass something that is not good for Kenyans, we come together, we use the resources that are in this office. We have a printer here, we are printing papers, we have a boardroom. We research the case and we file the case in court and we defeat them. If you're a politician, you have a role to play in the new Kenya that we want by helping us influence the public positively towards change. If you're a civil society group and you want to do something for change, do what you can do. If you're a musician, come together as a group of musicians, do a collabo about bad governance, about the state of healthcare in Kenya, how people are dying in hospitals. Sing together or produce spoken word art together or just act as actors. Do a skit for us. Entertain us while educating us. If you are a professor teaching students in the university, you need to educate students to know the value of integrity, because these people are going to graduate and they're going to go into our governance structures, both in the public and private sector, and we need leaders of integrity. If you are in the church and you are a pastor, I know the young people of Kenya have said they don't want anything to do with the churches, but I want to tell the young people of Kenya, we need the church. The church is very influential. They can help us bring change. And as a person in the church, as a pastor, you need to pray, intercede, And you also need to teach your congregants to hate bad governance and corruption. If you are a DCI officer and you've arrested Morara, don't be overzealous. This is not about you. This is about the new Kenya we want. Just tell Morara, si unaelewa hii ni kazi. Arrest him decently, treat him decently, release him home back to his parents, ili hata kama atawacha siasa, he has a family that loves him, a wife and children and a mother. And try to bring change in DCI wherever you work or in the police force. Serve Kenyans in the proper way, in the Kenya that you would want to see. You are the change. You are the change you want to see. If you are a farmer, ujue you are the change you want to see. If you are a young man without a job, I know you've lost hope in Kenya, but you need to hang on hope. We need all the hope that we need for us to create the new Kenya. We can't create the new Kenya when we are dead. We can only create it when we are alive. Do the little that you can do for the Kenya that you want to live in.